You think you know what dark is, right? The black of a moonless night, the deep of a cave. But that's all just shadow play. What if I told you the darkest dark you've ever seen is like staring into a spotlight compared to the true, mind-bending emptiness of the cosmos? Let's take a journey to a place where the universe itself seems to be missing. A place where you're not just in the dark, you're in the abyss. Here on Earth, there's no such thing as total darkness. Even in the most remote, light-sealed places, you're never truly alone. Close your eyes in a locked room, and you're still bathed in the faint infrared glow of your own body heat. Go into the deepest cave, and the air around you is thick with molecules, a presence you can almost feel. The night sky, even far from any city, is a ridiculously crowded canvas. You've got the planets, countless stars in our own galaxy, and even the faint smudges of other galaxies, all filling the void with their ancient light. But all of this, it's a comfortable illusion. It's a lie we tell ourselves because we've never known anything different. We've basically been staring at the cosmic version of city smog and mistaking it for a clear night. The real darkness, the kind that defines the vast majority of our universe, is something else entirely. It's not just the absence of light, it's the absence of everything. And to find it, we have to leave it all behind. We have to zoom out, way out. From our little perch on Earth, the universe looks like a velvet blanket sprinkled with diamonds. But if we could pull back, further and further, a whole new picture would snap into focus. First, our Milky Way galaxy would shrink into a single speck of light. Then, our local group of galaxies would become just a small, glowing cluster. Keep zooming out, and hundreds of billions of galaxies come into view, but they aren't scattered randomly like dust bunnies under a bed. Instead, they form a stunning, colossal structure called the cosmic web. It's the largest pattern in all of nature. Trillions of galaxies are woven into impossibly long, glowing filaments and clumped together at dense nodes, like cities dotting a vast, interconnected highway system. These filaments, stretching for hundreds of millions of light years, are the arteries of the cosmos, funneling gas and dark matter to give birth to new stars and new worlds. But if the filaments are the structure, what's in between them? If galaxies are the cities, what are the huge empty plains separating them? The answer is pretty much nothing. These are the cosmic voids, the real dark spaces of our universe. They are the biggest, emptiest places we know of, and they make up most of the cosmos by volume. The entire cosmic web, with all its glory, is like a delicate soap bubble floating on an ocean of pure black. So, let's head into that black. As we leave the glowing filaments of the cosmic web behind, the view changes, and fast. The dense tapestry of galaxies thins out, then just stops. The sky goes from a star-dusted panorama to an oppressive, unending blackness. Welcome to a cosmic void. The scale here is just staggering. The smallest of these voids are around 20 million light-years across. The biggest can span hundreds of millions of light-years. For comparison, our entire Milky Way galaxy is only about 100,000 light-years in diameter. You could cram thousands of Milky Ways into one of these voids and still have room to spare. And the emptiness is profound. The average density of the whole universe is already ridiculously low, about 1 hydrogen atom per cubic meter. But in the heart of a void, the density drops by more than 100 times. You could drift through a space the size of a football stadium and maybe bump into a single atom. It's a vacuum so perfect it makes our best labs on Earth look like a crowded party. Imagine just floating here, No constellations, no glowing nebulae, no galactic haze on the horizon. The nearest galaxy is a pinprick of light so faint and far away its light has been traveling for millions of years just to reach you. The silence is absolute. This is an isolation so complete it's almost terrifying. This isn't just dark. This is a place where the universe itself is missing. In fact, there's a controversial but intriguing idea that our own galaxy might be in a large underdense region called the Boötes Void, which some scientists propose could help explain some puzzles in cosmology, though the idea is still heavily debated. But calling these voids empty isn't quite right. Just like a desert on Earth, they have their own strange hidden life. And some of it is way more terrifying than simple emptiness. Scattered through these immense dark oceans are rogue planets. These are worlds that were violently kicked out of their home star systems billions of years ago and now drift completely alone in the eternal night. They are frozen, lightless orbs, some maybe the size of Earth, orbiting nothing at all. Billions of these ghost worlds might be wandering the voids, totally invisible, unless they happen to block the light of a distant star. And it's not just planets. You can find entire galaxies here, but they're nothing like ours. They are dim, lonely dwarf galaxies, with just a few million stars, forgotten outposts, too weak to make a dent in the overwhelming gloom. They are the lost tribes of the cosmos, just barely clinging to existence. Even more frightening, rogue black holes. These are black holes that got ejected from their host galaxies and now glide silently through the void. They give off no light, making them impossible to spot. A rogue black hole is the perfect predator in the dark. The only clue it's there would be the brief, violent flash of a star that strayed too close and got shredded by its gravity, an event called a tidal disruption. Otherwise, it's a silent, invisible trap, warping space in the absolute blackness. The horror of the voids goes deeper than what you can't see. The most powerful forces here are themselves invisible, shaping the fate of the universe from the shadows. Even out here, there's dark matter. While voids are defined by their lack of normal matter, simulations show that faint, ghostly filaments of dark matter still crisscross these empty regions. It's an invisible skeleton, a whisper of the greater cosmic web, but its tendrils are too weak to gather enough gas to light up with stars. It makes up about 85% of all matter in the universe, an invisible mass we can only detect by its gravitational pull on everything else. But there's another force here that's even more powerful, a force that defines the void: dark energy. Dark energy is the mysterious, repulsive force that's making the universe expand faster and faster. It makes up about 68% of everything in the cosmos, but in dense places like our galaxy, gravity easily overpowers it. Out here in the voids, though, with almost nothing to resist it, dark energy is king. These voids are brimming with it. It pushes everything apart. In the heart of the largest voids, the expansion of space is so fast it completely overwhelms gravity. This is where the universe is literally being torn apart at the seams. Every second, the galaxies on the far side of a void are speeding away from us, faster and faster, driven by this relentless, unseen energy. Eventually, their light will never be able to reach us again, and they will vanish from our sky forever. The voids are the engines driving the universe toward its final, lonely destiny. Even in this crushing emptiness, there are faint whispers of the universe that was, trillions of neutrinos, ghostly particles that barely interact with anything, stream through the voids like nothing's there. There's also a constant, faint hum of radiation. This is the cosmic microwave background, the leftover heat from the Big Bang itself, stretched and cooled over 13.8 billion years until it's totally invisible to our eyes. No matter where you go, you can't escape this ancient echo. But there are even deeper mysteries. The New Horizons spacecraft, now billions of miles from Earth, has detected a faint, unexplained glow in the darkness of deep space. After scientists subtracted all the known light from all the known galaxies, there was still an extra glow left over, about twice as bright as they expected. What is it? No one knows for sure. The leading idea is that it might be the combined light of countless faint, unresolved galaxies. But other, more exotic possibilities are still on the table, like the decay of dark matter particles. It's a clue that even in the darkest corners of space, the dark isn't as simple as we think. This journey into the void forces us to face a wild realization. The universe isn't the bright, crowded place we see from our tiny blue marble. The light is the exception. The stars, the galaxies, those great glowing filaments, they're all just fleeting sparks in an ocean of unending, terrifying dark. The cosmic voids aren't just empty space. They are an active, critical part of our universe's structure and its ultimate fate. They are the perfect laboratories for studying the most mysterious forces in nature, like dark energy. They're monuments to the power of the invisible, reminding us that the most important parts of our cosmos are the ones we can't even see. The true story of the universe isn't written in the light of the stars, but in the vast, silent, and frankly terrifying darkness in between. The universe is packed with mysteries that challenge everything we think we know. If you want to keep exploring the biggest questions in the cosmos, from the nature of dark matter to the ultimate fate of reality itself, make sure to subscribe and join us for our next trip into the unknown.